Hey everybody, it's Adam, PC Clear Computers and Games. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay Blackfire Pass from Fantasy Flight Games. Really cool stuff, still in shrink wrap. This will be the final unboxing we do for Fantasy Roleplay for a while. But fear not, I do have some other unboxing videos that I'm going to do. I got some board games in, and we're going to do an unboxing of those. Let me get the highly protective shrink wrap off of this first and throw that on the floor. Crack open the box here and let's see what we got in the box. Okay, we got cards, we got counters and markers and stuff like that, we got a couple books. Excuse me, Book of Grudges. It's okay. And then I always put this cardboard in there to strengthen it. And then we have, boom. The artwork on the box is real nice though if you look at it here. The dwarves and stuff. This one's resource for nice. Oh, it's for dwarves. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this one was for dwarves. So, pretty cool stuff. It gives you like an adventure and stuff like that in there, and just a resource for dwarves in the Warhammer world. As usual, you get the standard Fantasy Flight, hey, look what we're selling now type thing, which is great. I'm not begrudging them at all. Tide of Iron, I've still never played that or, seen that. If anybody else has, shoot me a comment below. Fantasy Flight makes some really nice games. Tannhauser. This is, from what I understand, this is like steampunk meets a World War II type thing. And they got the Cthulhu license. Of course, they don't have any of the Warhammer stuff anymore. It's a shame. I don't know what Games Workshop is doing with the IP rights to these things. It's kind of a shame that they didn't let Fantasy Flight hold on to it, or maybe they wanted to charge Fantasy Flight too much for the IP rights, so Fantasy Flight just said screw it or whatever. I think Fantasy Flight makes some pretty darn good products. Put that off to the side. Let's look at the book first before we look at all the other accessories that come with such things. Again, you get the same artwork for the front of the box that you did, and you get the same type of artwork and layout that you did in the rest of the boxes and the rest of our unboxing videos. It's all about dwarves. They live in the mountains. I never, dwarves are alright. I was always an elf fan myself, but that's alright. Dwarves have hammers and axes and such as that, so that's pretty cool. I know at least in Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, the Skaven. Look, I bet they do fight the Skaven from time to time, huh? Skaven. Ooh, those things are mean. I think I used those in a Gamma World game before. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. And goblins. I never understood Tolkien orcs though. Were there goblins in Tolkien's? I don't remember myself. Going up against a dragon or greater demon or some such as that. Oh look, a wood nymph or something maybe. Knight. And the dwarves are the ones that are well known for having all like the war engines and stuff like that. The cannons and everything. I think Empire had cannons too, but the dwarves really, at least in the miniature game anyway, had all like the really cool war machines. And that's it for the book. That's the back of the book. It looks like an actual tome or something like that. Put that off to the side. And we're going to see, these are probably all the dwarf like occupation, character class things you can be. A miner, You mean dwarves mine? Yes, they do. Engineer. Dragon Slayer. Grudge Keeper. That's a female too, doesn't that figure? Anyway, alright. Ironbeard. Runesmith. Thane. Whatever that is. Iron Shield. Apprentice Runesmith. That's right, because the dwarves had ruins and stuff like that in the game too that they could use. Dwarven Master Engineer. Ironbreaker. Look at that axe. I always thought dwarves are best with just axes. I always thought when I saw a human use an axe, they were just appropriating the dwarven culture. Let's see here. We got some smaller cards. Okay, so again, these are all like rune cards and other types of cards that are used in their invention cards. That's right, because dwarves are like the engineers of the game. I don't think there's any gnomes in Warhammer. So I guess dwarves are left with the distinct designation of being the ones that invent stuff. So here we go. Pretty cool stuff. Cards, everything like that. Pretty neat stuff there. We'll put those off to the side. I'm going to bag everything back up after the video. I know unbagging it's a pain enough. You really don't want to watch me bag it back up. Here's the larger size cards. These are more of the, you know, traditional size cards that we have. And it gives you, I guess, all the special moves and stuff like that. I'm going to use the F word here, feats. That you can do. I guess it would be the equivalent from D&D 3.0, which I never did like 3.0. I didn't like 3.5. I sure as hell don't like 4th. And I really don't know enough about 5th to know if I'd like it or not. I'm more of a 1st edition, 2nd edition old fogey. You know, Mork wants you. That's from the Orc God. Gaze of Mork. Mork and Gork, aren't those the orc deities? Like the Foot of Mork or something? Those were always cool spells in the miniature game to cast. Anyway, I haven't played Warhammer Fantasy since, what, 2nd edition? Wow. I don't think I've played Warhammer 40k since 2nd edition either. But they do put out some pretty cool products. I actually have sealed copies of these for sale on eBay. If you're interested, just shoot me a message, and I'll shoot you a message back, let you know if I still have any in stock. The counters that we get. It looks like a night goblin. I always loved night goblins in Warhammer Fantasy, especially the ones that would get all like messed up and stuff like that. Fanatics is what they were called, and come out swinging the ball and chain. Those guys were awesome. I love the orcs and the old school orcs in Warhammer Fantasy. Now, I haven't read anything on Age of Sigmar yet or anything like that, but the old school orcs were just hilariously funny. Some of their stuff, you know, there's like no chance it would really work, but when it did, it was devastating. You just had to get it to work. Snotling pump wagon, anybody? I mean, really? Alright, it's your guide to adventures in the fringe of the Empire, Blackfire Pass. Okay, let's take a look at it. Oh look, you have an advertisement for Adventures Toolkit, Game Master's Toolkit. Let's go from back to front here. Again, the art is just the phenomenal art. It just really sucks you in, a dragon ogre. Those guys are mean. It's like a centaur, but the bottom half of a small dragon. There's the night goblins riding a squig. That's really cool. That's so cool. A map of some sort. Like anybody you go in, it drops you into a pit or something. I don't know. Look at the orc sitting there trying to think. Probably not being too successful at it, but that's alright. A dwarf with a crossbow. I really don't use pull bows all that great. Call me crazy, but I think he's mad. Or is it? That's a dragon ogre. Okay, yeah, it's a dragon ogre. Cool. Yeah, they're always mad. I guess the greenskins are assaulting some dwarven base or something in this. There's the Skaven. The Skaven are always just really like the oddballs of Warhammer. They were just horribly mutated rats and stuff like that. It was a really cool army to play too. Here's one of the Night Goblin fanatics I was talking about. Dwarves with crossbows. Because we're so small we can't use pull bows. Here's the goblins fighting amongst themselves. That was one of the cool things, at least in the old, again, I'm just referencing, I think, 2nd edition fantasy, is there was a chance every turn that your units would start infighting amongst themselves or something. Yeah, so. Skaven with a sniper rifle, so to speak. That's one thing that was really contemporary about the Warhammer universe at the time, is they combined fantasy and gunpowder in a way where the gunpowder really didn't kind of overshadow everything else. So that's cool. I think that is it, guys. This is the unboxing. Again, this is the unboxing for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay for a Blackfire Pass from Fantasy Flight Games. I guess it originally retailed for $39.95. Like I said, I have some sealed copies up on eBay. I'll be putting these non-sealed copies up as well. If you're interested, just shoot me a message through YouTube. All right, have a great one.